Past couple of months when I dream, I see Mon-El.
Kara, it's unreal.
It's incredible.
You have to learn more about the ship Mon-El was on.
Why did you wake up?
How is he breathing?
Those and the other changes.
Are they dangerous?
You're different.
Is it not you?
It's me.
They make me believe it.
Supergirl, all new episode Monday at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Is that a person?
Looks like it.
There's an empty one.
Okay, that's not creepy, not at all.
Don't shoot!
Kesselitspo.
We're not here to hurt you.
Kara.
So it's just you? You didn't bring,
Ruby?
I've never met the girl, so I don't think you should expect me to keep her name straight.
Well, you kicked me out for having her. I didn't think you'd want to meet her.
No, you made your choice. You had to know that there would be consequences.
I was a kid.
You know as well as anyone that the moment that you become pregnant, you're not a kid anymore.
So I didn't deserve a support system. Married adults have children all the time. They need their parents.
I would have just been a crutch for you.
You were my mother.
And I always wanted what was best for you.
So you just let me leave?
That's not what I wanted to have happen at all.
Do you know how hard it was for me to come here?
Well, then why did you?
You're unbelievable. Some things have been happening.
What things?
I guess I was just wondering if, growing up, if I ever did anything strange.
Oh, what do you mean by strange?
I don't know, did I fall and not get hurt? Did I ever lift anything really heavy?
No, nothing like that.
Nothing?
No.
Okay. Well, maybe you could help me find something out about my birth mother.
Well, why do you want to know about her?
You know what? Just forget it. Sorry I bothered you.
Supergirl, all new episode Monday at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Supergirl Season 3. So today we're going to be talking about the sneak peeks that were just released for episode 7 of Season 3 titled Wake Up. So this is a long awaited episode for a whole load of people, including myself, because Mon-El is going to return, and then also Rain is actually going to be meeting her adopted mother, and she's going to be trying to get some answers about her powers. So this whole episode, the whole premise seems really intriguing, and I'm very excited for the episode tonight. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any Supergirl videos this year. And also guys, I'm going to be doing something different, so if you want to be featured in my Mon-El Supergirl review tomorrow, all you need to do is download the app in the description below and follow at the DC TV show in the app and post your reactions to the Mon-El Supergirl episode on the Stardust app. And it's just your instant reaction after the episode, so you've got about 15 seconds or so, and tag at the DC TV shows so it's sent to me and I can see your guys' reactions. So be sure to do that, and you could get included in tomorrow's video because I'm going to be featuring some of your guys' reactions on the show. So that is something that I'm going to be doing in a lot of my videos, so be sure to follow me there so you don't miss out on any chances to be on any of the videos, because I think it's a great idea for you guys to actually be featured in the videos, and it's really simple. All you need to do is go to the App Store and download it. So on to today's video. Mon-El's returning tonight, and we've got a sneak peek that you just watched before this, along with the trailer and another sneak peek, and I'm going to be going through the Mon-El stuff and the Reign stuff. So first off, the Mon-El stuff, the most important stuff. So Mon-El in this sneak peek is seen, he is returned, and you know, we see Kara, Win and John, they're actually inside the blue pod. So Win actually detected it in the episode, it's been said, and they actually see that there's people inside the pods. So they look around and you see these red pods and there's people inside the pods, and they see that one pod has been broken. That means someone has escaped, so they're not sure, is someone going to be on board? And then a man in the distance in the shadows steps out, and Supergirl says stop there, and the man actually shoots Supergirl, and it turns out when Mon-El comes out of the darkness that it is him, and Kara is in extreme shock, and I'm sure you guys were when you watched that clip. And tonight is going to be so good because we're going to see, you know, the reasons why Mon-El returned, and why is he back, and why is Saturn Girl with him, where has he been, and how the hell did he get into Earth without being detected by the DEO. So it's going to be some very time travel-y Legion of Superheroes stuff from the comics. So if you guys don't know who the Legion of Superheroes are, they're a superhero team from the 31st century, and Mon-El and Saturn Girl and sometimes Supergirl and sometimes Superman are featured in the team. So mainly Mon-El is a prominent member in the comics, as well as Saturn Girl. Saturn Girl is actually a founding member of the Legion of Superheroes. So they're going to be doing Legion this season, and we're getting Brainiac 5 in episode 10, and episode 10 is going to be a Legion of Superheroes heavy episode. So in this episode I actually expect to get the reason as to why he's returned and what's his mission, you know, because it seems like in the promo that he's got some sort of mission to actually undertake. You know, there's a reason why he's come back from wherever he's been, and we're guessing it's the 31st century because we know Brainiac on the TV show is actually from the 31st century. We see very minimal of Mon-El, but we get to see the reaction between Kara and Mon-El. There's not really any dialogue because Kara tries to say Mon-El's name, but she's in such extreme shock that she found Mon-El in this pod underwater underneath National City. So what's the chances? And they are stunned, and Mon-El's like, Kara? And Mon-El doesn't look like he slept in ages, so it seems like he's very anxious, and he probably got out a while back because remember we saw his hand actually against a glass. So I'm guessing he's been in there for a few weeks now because it's been a few weeks since that episode. So he's been somehow living off underneath inside this pod underneath water. So I'm very excited for Mon-El's return. So we're going to be moving on to some Reign stuff now, because in the sneak peek that you watched before we get to see Reign's mum, and she's actually her adopted mum, obviously, because Reign is actually from Krypton. She's been genetically modified and she's been created, so we're going to explore her powers in this episode, I think, and she's going to begin to surface some of these powers, it seems like, because we know by episode 9 she's going to be full on range. I don't think she's actually going to be that mutated version of herself, but I think she's going to be in full throttle with her powers. She's going to be able to use them at will, and I think she's going to be a villain in that episode. So it's been said that her adopted mum, played by the woman who was actually in Split, she's been in loads of stuff, she's a very good actor, so obviously she holds the secret as to who her real mum is, that she actually doesn't know who her real mum is, that she's actually adopted. She found her on Earth and she took her in and she helped her develop as a person, and she's the only one that knows that Samantha is actually an alien. So it's going to be really interesting, and I'm guessing we're going to get the reason as to how and why she is able to create Ruby. Has Ruby mutated somehow because she's not a normal Kryptonian, and who the hell is the father? Like, seriously, that is very confusing and we need to have that answered. So that is it for this video, guys. So that's what we're going to be getting in this episode tonight. We're going to be getting some Mon-El stuff and also some Reign stuff, so I'm very excited. So be sure to post your Supergirl reactions for tonight's episode with Mon-El returning, and I'll be featuring that in tomorrow's review. So if you guys want to be featured on the channel, like your face and your reaction, I will be including that, so I'll be on the Stardust app. So all you need to do is follow the instructions in the description below. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.